Yeah, what's good? We back with CT's RPT, Real Prison Talk with West. We still going through this corona quarantine, lockdown, or whatever. And it's actually jamming me up because I'm in a halfway house, and right before all of this nonsense got started, I had just got approved to self-sponsor, meaning go find my own apartment so I could get out of here and really get my life back. And now this quarantine, of course, got the whole halfway house on lockdown, so it's like nobody can go anywhere. I'm only supposed to go to and from work. So I've been luckily for technology, I've been on apartments.com and sites like that or whatever, but it's tough because I'm not supposed to go literally see the apartment. I got a couple of realtors that's showing me their apartment, like they sending me videos and whatnot, and I'm making the best of it. I'm not going to just lay down. I've never been just that type of dude to just lay down. I just submitted a lease to my caseworker yesterday, but it's definitely staggering, and it's just another hurdle, something else that it's just in a way that I'm gonna have to overcome. I got a call from one of my homies yesterday. He was telling me how things is going, and he called from a level 4 maximum security prison, and he was telling me yo, Wes, it's crazy in here, bro. He said they got medical done came around and they don't pop everybody's cell one by one and gave them masks. So all the inmates is running around with masks on. And one of the things that I never understood and never liked about DOC, they show such a lack of caring for the inmate and his rights. And it's evident in the way their system is designed. When you going through something, and it's because of them, not saying that the coronavirus is because of them, it just reminded me of situations like, for instance, you get into a fight, you get caught breaking any of the rules, they're going to send you to the box. They're going to get their reparations for whatever it is that you're wrong for doing. Whatever laws you broke, whatever rules you broke, they're going to get their reparations for it. But we never get reparations for when they're wrong. Plenty of times. More than once. More than 3 times I've sat in the box pending an investigation on something that I eventually beat. So my point is this: when you're wrong, they'll take you to the box and take this from you, take visits from you, take phone from you, take your commissary from you, all the little minor luxuries, that small things that we look forward to. They taking that because they want their reparations for when you're wrong. When they're wrong, it's just oh, my bad, go on with your life. Like I said, I don't sit in the box. There was a situation in MacDougal where a kid got jumped. It just so happened to be the kid that ratted on me and got me locked up. So we were in the same jail, which is a mistake on their behalf, because I guess, their job is to look out for the safety and well-being of their inmates. So why would they put him in a jail with somebody that he was a confidential informant on? But anyway, that's what they did. When I first got out of the gang block, I went to a level 4 maximum security. I was in MacDougal Corrections, and so was he. Not only was we in the same jail, but there was a time where we were in the same block. So when he seen me, he immediately, of course, couldn't live there. So he wound up getting packed up. I'm not going to go into details on how that went about. He wound up leaving. And maybe 2 months later, he gets jumped in the library. I don't even live in the block with this dude anymore. But he gets jumped in the library. I wasn't in the library. Yet and still, they come to my cell at maybe 7:30 in the morning, wake me up, cuff me, and send me to the box. Because he said that I sent those dudes to do that. He said, oh, West told them to do it. Amongst other things he told them. I sat in the box for about 5 days, pending this investigation. The dudes that did it said they didn't even know me. So I beat the ticket, but it's like, y'all don't took me to the box. I don't sat in this box hungry, and at the end of the day, cold, because you don't have none of your property. They give you a sheet, you know what I mean, but you don't have none of your, no sweatsuit or nothing. So a lot of times all you got is your boxes, and they give you a red jumper. And then by the end of the, when I beat the ticket, it's like, okay, we was wrong, whatever, go get on back with your life. But if they was right and I was wrong, it'd have been like, okay, now that we found you wrong, we're gonna take your phone, we're gonna take your visits, we might reaffiliate you and send you back to the gang block, whatever they want to do, which I don't feel is right. Like if that's how y'all gonna play, then it need to work on both ends. When y'all wrong, what do I get? It's like, oh, my bad. Going back with your life now. That's crazy. That's more than one. That's just one situation I can think of. There was at least 2 other situations where I don't sat in a box for 2 weeks at one time. I was in a box for 15 days one time to beat the ticket, to prove that they wrong. And it's like, oh, my bad. We was wrong. Like, you just, in their eyes, I'm just the inmate, so what rights should I have? And that's crazy, you know? And I'm just, you know what I mean? My heart goes out to them guys. That's why I'm always trying to shed light, because it's so easy to forget about the people that's still there going through that struggle, you know? Especially when, like, I've been home since September now. Here we are in April. It's like a half a year I've been home already. And I'm working. I'm about to move into my own apartment. I'm getting back into living life and civilization, you know what I mean? But I try to keep that line open for my brothers, you know what I mean? I was just talking to one of the homies last night, and I don't never want to forget where I came from, you know what I mean? Because that's one of the easiest ways to go back, you know? When you forget where you came from, society will be glad to remind you and bring you back. And them doors is always just one wrong decision away. And so many brothers come out, forget the circumstances and conditions and the treatment that we go through in there, and end up right back. You know, I've been in jail. This last bit I've been in jail, I don't see numerous dudes go home and come right back. And I used to tell them, you obviously must have forgot. So I don't never want to forget, you know. And when I know I'm going to wrap it up, if anybody got any questions, comments, or concerns, you can hit me up. Either drop me a line on my channel, or you can hit me up on Instagram, wes.smith.129. I'm on Facebook also at Wes Smith, Wes without the T, Wes Smith on Facebook. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't done it already. Hit the subscribe button, if you haven't done it already, subscribe to my channel. And until next time, peace.